Yo, what's up, dude? Eat. Oh. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah, what's up, dude? Toy. I had to get my full body tracker stuck on there.
The child.
What you gonna do?
That's how you activate super power Maddie mode. Super. No? No? Huh? If I can grab one, I can never grab the other. I can never grab them both at the same time. Unless I'm just really lucky. But they're both grabbable, technically.
Chaos, thank you for gifting us up. Bio, thank you for gifting us up. Oh my goodness.
Okay, before we're an adorable Maddie, we do have to be a depressed father figure. Depressed father figure gets to go first. No. I'm gonna do Maddie a little when it's a little later. When it like gets to evening night.
Slapster, oh my god. Oh goodness.
Yeah, I want to give you guys time to get ready, do your things, beep, 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 beep. But also, it makes more sense that it happens at the nighttime.
Yee.
That's probably the part that was confusing is I forgot to turn off the voice mod. Haha.
Yeah.
Thank you for making sure. Oh, I didn't refill my water, so guess what time it is? Hint water. Just a hint of watermelon. Hint water. I would put sparkling water in my water bottle, but I don't know how that's going to affect the water quality. I feel like it might be too spicy. Or not enough spicy. Because it tastes different when it's not in a can. Oh. I always forget. Illegal sounds! Illegal sounds! Illegal music! Fill my water bottle. Goodness. Gracious golly gee. Water. A Mao. My goodness. Hint water! Where am I throwing this bomb? Yeah! It went to my bed. I yeeted it. Ooh. Now I wait. This RP card state is up. And there's like 30 people in here, so technically I can go in, I think. Ha 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 ha. I need the ice stick song in your head. You're welcome. I am bitter, I am broken, I am cruel. I am all the things they might have said to you. Yee yee yee. It's a good song. There's a lot of I added a few songs to character playlists recently. I think I added a new one to Calliope's, and I added a new one to Quill's, and I added a new one to no, just those two. Hello, Noble.
Once you're ready, start going in.
Yep. I'm loading 1,000 models.
The child.
Please
That as well.
be patient.
The backpack.
This is a general statement not meant for anyone directly.
Yeah.
Did Hearn message you? Yeah, about anything.
I kind of want to update Maddie's backpack. I wanna give Maddie some little outfit updates. Understandable. Crane Wives is fucking good. You should also look at the Arcadian Wilds. If you like the Crane Wives, absolutely look at the Arcadian Wilds. Because they are also really good. There's a few, there's at least one of their songs on Quill's playlist. There's an Arcadian Wilds and a Crane Wives. Two birds on this train today. Two birds.
Meow.
I finally added a song I never thought I would add to any of my characters' playlists because I initially would have thought of it as far too generic. But unfortunately, well, not even unfortunately, it's a very good song. But it was one of the songs that Quill and Leaf danced to too. So they're both of the songs that Quill and Leaf danced to. One of them I feel fits them better. But the first song they danced to, I still wanted to add it. Now we walk around as Quill. And we look for like the 2 or 3 people that Quill wants to talk to. A Pokemon shirt? Yeah, she should have a Pokemon shirt. But what kind of Pokemon shirt? That's always the question. It's like, what? I found a really funny thing, though, that I kind of want to put on Cord. It's just a backpack. It's weight painted to a humanoid rig. Not a backpack, a sleeping bag. It's weight painted to a humanoid rig. And I kind of want to put Cord in it and then have Cord walk up to Kleptus and be like, Kleptus, would you love me if I was a worm? And he'd be like, yes. And Cord would be like, perfect. Puts on the sleeping bag. You said you would. You can't go back on it. You can't go back on it. I just need to model it. It's hard to model horn jewelry, but I really wanted to have it. The contract was sealed, Glyptus. You said you would. Now you have to. I'm a worm. Yes! A Ripple stream. That will involve 2 very nice characters. A little bit of Quill, a little bit of Maddie. All a good time. Oh, the small creatures. Worm cord is... There's a lot of cords that don't exist but and can't hurt you. Goth cord isn't real. Goth cord doesn't exist. Goth cord can't hurt you. Body confident cord doesn't exist. Body confident cord can't hurt you. Worm cord doesn't exist. Worm cord can't hurt you. Pink cord doesn't exist. Pink cord can't hurt you. Goth cord does exist. Goth cord does exist and can hurt you. I need something for Cord's Magikarp. I kind of do want her to just carry around a fucking fish tank on her back. I think it would be funny. She's just like, this is my Magikarp. They needed water. Yeah, it's kind of heavy, but it's acceptable. Just not a full fish tank. It's true. Or it's just like, I'm practicing. And it's a good practice mechanic because I have emotional need to not drop them. My knees hurt. I mean, I knew my knee might hurt, but it hurts more than I expected it would today. They don't die. Because water Pokemon can be out of water. Magikarp can be out of water.
In the meantime, we
We're not betting on the buys.
Oh, that too. We're betting on the fact that something random's gonna happen in your proximity that is somehow you've got a chinchilla on you.
I hope they're not talking about me. Do I have a chinchilla on me? Oh, that was a bad idea. No, I don't have a chinchilla on me. Oh, that hurt. Hello, Shy. Thank you for raid. Welcome, welcome. I feel like we just need to... I feel like Quill's just gonna sit down somewhere at some point because he's tired. Where do we sit, Chad? Do we sit in the park? Or do we sit in... I feel like sitting by the train station is the smartest idea. Well, the chinchilla here is a fucking demon, so... It's like a demon... God chinchilla. Like, I feel like that strip is the best spot for just kind of sitting and waiting for somebody because, you know, they'll see you and they come in. But at the same time, it's kind of a bad spot because there's a lot of people there.
You surprisingly do a lot of bonding when you've got nothing to do other than just get a load of books, tie them up in curtains, and then send them back home.
Life is short, eat better pizza. Let's get, not gonna say the name because it's copyright.
It's not the lack of faith, it is more just the stuff
Yes,
happens
there is more Maddie
it's
tonight.
Just now, yeah, we can almost time it.
There's some Quill for now and then also some Maddie. Hello, Bibis. I'm gonna be trying to play Maddie somewhere. So I guess another good place to sit is out here. Because Aurora will be here. And should be here by the time I switch to Maddie. Should you wish to come as Sakoto, you may feel free to. Maddie is looking for Pokemon today. No, I wouldn't put Maddie in the title if I didn't already have somebody to play, or if I didn't already have a person who would be here for Maddie to be able to be here. Oh no. Yes. This one is a planned Pokemon searching. How come you used to have so many guardians? You can't stop me from having so many guardians, that's why! Sinisty are lonely? Oh. Maddie is lonely.
That's not the first time. It happened when I saw
Oh my god! It's just fucking Maddie. It's just fucking Maddie. What the fuck?
I don't necessarily recommend it. It's a horrible thing to...
The Harpy girl was eating, and I noticed that they were leaving a trail of blood all over the floor.
Excruciatingly painful.
Ooh.
Don't recommend it.
Understood. I think at this point I shall, in fact, sit by the train tracks to wait and see if the people that Quill came here to talk to will arrive or appear. Because to be fair, Quill, like, I haven't told these people Quill's looking for them. I'm just using it as an excuse to play Quill. Oh! Leg. Thank you. Because I want to play Quill. But we'll switch to Maddie around evening time regardless of whatever Quill's doing. We will stay as Maddie until that event is over. And potentially longer. Depending on how things go. Maddie isn't a Pokemon. It's just that they're very similar to a type of Pokemon. And they're Pokedex entries. Although technically Maddie could very easily be a Pokemon because she has a similar backstory to many Pokemon. I didn't do it first. Maddie has only existed since for as long as Quill's existed, technically, which I think is 2018. You're just day checking. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't think that the Pokemon Maddie will find is Sinistea, because I don't think Sinistea is in the rotation of Pokemon that are natural and native to Orlando Saka. So Maddie as a character, I wanted to have some of the quote-unquote quiet ones that were present in the Whispering Wood be actual characters. I wanted to have stuff kind of be fleshed out because the intention for Oh, it is? Oh, neat. The intention for Quill's Tavern initially, and Quill as a character, was that there was actually a dedicated, like, branching quest line that people could do to get Quill to this body, first of all. Quill was always going to have this body. As well as get some, like, backstory on the land and on some of the quiet ones. So I wanted to have some quiet ones have actual backstories. And Maddie was the first one I thought of, because I wanted to have a ghost kind of specifically play with a lot of the teacups and stuff like that. Just to have, like, a cute one. You know, kind of the wholesome ghost. And that's where we started. Maddie started off as the teacup ghost, and eventually she was given the name Maddie. Then there started to be a few other ghosts. There is the I don't want to spoil too much. There is obviously the Red Lady. That is one of the quiet ones. Maddie has talked about a man before, but she hasn't given a lot of description about them. But this does have a Porygon. Maddie is very neat. Mm-hmm. There's Aurora. I've got some dead ends. The biggest one, and the one that I intend to actually still use, is the Red Lady. Most of the other ones are fairly irrelevant now. Given they were very kind of more to go over the story of the Whispering Wood, whereas the Red Lady is more. The Red Lady was meant to be a story for Buster, not connected to Buster, but a story for Buster. It was meant to be a quest line that would specifically aid in the story that Depresso wanted to tell with Buster, that Lynn would be able to be a part of. All of the undead or spirit-based characters for Pathfinders were going to have a hand in the Red Lady's story. Maddie was meant to be a stepping stone for that story. I won't say too much more than that. Yeah, Maddie was kind of meant to be the quest giver for that. The other ghosts were meant to be kind of stepping stones for it. It was basically kind of going to be a full storyline for the spirit-based characters to kind of learn about the land, the history of the Whispering Wood and of the tavern, as well as build up towards the Red Lady. Maddie's great. I really like her. I think she's a very fun character, and she honestly helps me a lot. Stop. I will. I shall. Maddie is an emotional support ghost. I did get a screenshot. I don't know how it turned out. I can actually look. I haven't looked yet at how the screenshot turned out. But I definitely got some video of it, in the very least. Because I wanted myself to be able to see. Okay, I just had to make sure you weren't going to see any spoilery pictures. Open it. Review it live. Might have opened it a few times. Let me see the picture. It would load. That would help. If I have to, I'll just drag it into Psy. I don't want to have to. Don't look at that. That's stupid. Don't look at my dumbness, my silliness. There we go. Yay! See the other one. Yeah, that one's cuter. I like that one more. That one's cute. That's what we got. Yeah. Ow, ow. Maddie just ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't even know that Iris could awa awa, but I'm proud of Iris. Iris can awa awa as much as Iris wants to. Oh, I want to watch. Fuck. Send it in the Discord. I'll watch it later. I have to character up now.
Hello, why are we over here?
Sitting. I was walking
Just
for
sitting,
a little
admiring
while.
life.
I was hoping I could see Night or I can't remember her name right now. The people that were helping with the mirror situation.
Patches?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wow.
I'm hopefully going to see Lucian tomorrow. So I can figure stuff out for protections of going in there.
Okay. Well, considering I was already looking into it, if you need any help, just let me know. But I mean, I'll just be around then. So you guys don't need me, so good luck.
I probably need it.
What in particular?
What do you mean?
You said you probably need it. What in particular are you looking for?
Luck? You said.
Okay, sorry, that went over my head.
You said good luck, so.
Well. Hopefully, well, truth be told, I could, well. I've been having a really rough time lately. So, if you see me there, run.
Noted.
If everything holds true to how things are mirrored, they're probably having the best time of their lives.
Oh.
So,
You would think that means a good
That
thing, but
means-
somehow it's going to be twisted.
ultimately, if that's the case, they probably wouldn't want anything taken. So, that's why I say. But you should be fine.
Well, between potential of that side's leaf and you, I'll be very careful.
It's fair enough.
But then again, I'm not sure if I'll actually see that side's leaf. I haven't seen this side's leaf. He's been busy with work.
Why not?
Lawyer, jail, everything else he ends up doing. He's been very busy.
I need him to rework his schedule. That's really all it comes down to.
I'm sure he will eventually.
One way or another, things I'm sure will work themselves out. But that being said, what's your game plan for today?
I'm gonna sit here, and if I see them, then I will approach. I don't really have the energy to walk around and keep looking. So I'm just gonna stay in
Why
place.
not?
That's a complicated question.
I'm a complicated woman. Here I have time.
I wouldn't fight them. They keep that word.
You're not gonna like the answer.
But I like you, so of course I'm going to listen.
I'm not getting a lot of sleep lately. As is probably evident. Because I look probably very bad. The dreams are getting worse lately. And it's keeping me from sleeping.
Okay.
I'm
There's another
still
couple of options.
sleeping when I can, but I just not consistently.
But you're not sleeping enough. And you're not sleeping consistently. Which is going to potentially throw your body out of whack. Your sleeping cycle, your circadian rhythm is probably all out of sorts. It's showing up in your skin. It's showing up around your eyes, around your face. It's showing up in your mannerisms, the level of energy that you carry throughout the entirety of the day. And of course, you're not a coffee drinker, you're a tea drinker. And sure, probably in turn, the caffeine is probably not wearing on you as much as it probably should because you're used to it by now. Which means
Well,
you probably need to fix this.
Technically, normally I don't actually drink caffeinated tea. But I have been drinking caffeinated tea. And it is working less. And it's magic caffeinated tea. So. I'm aware there's a problem. I just can't fix it by myself.
This is the part of the show where I tell you that I may have solutions for you, but I don't know if you want them.
That depends on what the solutions are. Especially,
well,
really though, the only main rejection is
or you can
that
actually
no
take
one,
your ass to sleep.
Someone could necromancy me again. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
No.
That's a joke. Oh, hi. Hi. Why are you small? Why are you small? What happened?
Why are you big?
What did you do?
That's fair.
I got into a fight with a snowball.
Oh.
I want to believe you.
I do believe you.
I went walking on one of my adventures, and I may have come across some snow. And you know how I do in the snow. And I was like, you know what? I wonder what it's like to make a snowball. So I made the snowball, and everything went to shit. I got really kind of cold, and I was like, oh man, I should probably go home. And I started to go home, and all my mana was trying to keep me sane and warm. And then when I got home, I poofed into this.
I'll make sure to refill your mana crystals when we get home.
Nope.
Why?
No, you know what? Actually, let them stay like this. Let them learn the lesson.
Oh. That was a lot of damage. I could be like this for weeks or something.
That's not really a...
Could be.
It's not really
Could
a
be.
lesson to not have mana considering that's his food.
No, what I'm talking about is that they'll recover their own mana. It may be slow, but at least they'll recover.
They eat mana. That's their food.
That's how I... Look, it's either that or souls. I'm a hellhound.
No. No. Did you prepare any type of mana crystals before you left? Anything at all?
They can't really
No, because-
prepare them. I have to.
Fine, you know what? No. I will live with my consequence. I will stay like this for however long it takes for me to gain mana back.
But what if you get hungry?
Don't know. I guess I can eat the curry.
I'm going to fill one up either way.
Here, juice box. It's effectively
What's
a
gonna
mana
happen
potion.
when I put... Oh, okay.
Oh. Hi, Patches.
Mm-hmm. Oh?
Shoulder.
Hello.
Sorry.
It's okay. I put them together in those pouches because it's a lot cuter anyways.
Okay.
But... Okay, so effectively... Sit down. This is what we're dealing with, right? Is you went to a snow-ridden area, and then because
Had the
of
subject changed.
how it interacted with your body, presumably, your body ran out of the mana necessary
Really
to
prefer
keep
not
your
to
larger
have to
form,
explain
and
that
you
whole
resorted to this.
situation.
Yeah.
Or think
I
about
was-
that whole situation.
Sorry. My big foot.
Also, I'm a bad liar.
Oh no.
Everything froze.
A very bad liar.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my big form, like my actual form. I don't know what it is. I don't know why mana keeps me that way. Maybe because it's not my natural food source or something. I don't know. You think it would last forever? That's why. Sorry, I saw everything in stop motion. You think it would be like okay but when I get small, my crystals fall off.
I hope you're feeling well today.
My crystals fell off in the snow.
Oh boy. I can help you try and find them later. They're probably not going anywhere. They'll just get more buried in snow if it's actively snowing.
Considering, yeah, if it's actively snowing.
It's a good thing I have my sweater finished. I'll go find
I
them.
really can't help how cute they look right now. Yes, you're adorable in this one.
This isn't a cute conversation, okay? This is my food source conversation. What if I get too hungry and go feral again?
You're not going to go feral.
You're not going to.
If anything, I can still just give you mana, not crystal way.
But that involves
Oh, they called you
dangerous
Dada.
means.
No, not really.
Catch.
There's a lot of means for me to produce mana.
But those crystals were made for me.
I know, and I'll help you find them. But if we
Why
can't...
do I feel so much? Okay.
Come here.
Yeah, so apparently, from what Celine told me, Ray Ray went missing yesterday.
It'll be okay.
And now Flurry is saying that she's an imaginary Ray Ray. But the problem is that if there are many people, why the fuck are we here
One
to
way
tell
or
them?
another, we'll work it out.
I don't know, magic.
I don't give you consent.
I don't think that's magic.
It's probably magic.
Okay, maybe just
If it was
one.
magic, I'd be aware of it because that's the kind of magic I deal with.
Okay.
Or maybe it's different.
You already took it, did you?
It was like weird.
Mm-hmm.
Magic's not the answer to everything.
It's okay. It's just going to Quill.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think, Peanut Butter?
I can make a scrap.
And maybe leave.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God he doesn't have the axe.
And you.
I could have it. You'd never know.
Okay. What if my phone fell in the snow, dude? No,
You
I
have your
didn't.
phone?
Oh, there it is. It's huge in my pocket. Meant to fit my
Your big hands.
big form. Mm-hmm.
I have a similar problem. Because I have big hands.
Oh, you can use mine.
I can use yours until you're big again. But I do have my own phone.
Yeah, you can disguise yourself as me. You'd be like, hey, this is X. I'm coming to get you, or something. I don't know.
Dog fishing. It's called catfishing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
How do you know what we're talking about?
It's where you pretend to be another person. online.
Pretending to be someone you're not.
Oh, where did
Sounds
Patches?
so mean.
They were here, but I believe they floated off for now.
Here's your phone back. Unless you want me to hold it.
I will dominate this tree stump.
You have a pocket?
Yes, I do. I have a whole bag.
No one really seems to
A big pocket.
Mm-hmm.
get freaked out and run away.
Good night.
That's all a satchel really is. It's just a big pocket.
Mm.
Oh, there's Patches. Welcome back.
I have come up here to give you a message.
Yeah.
It's over.
Have you slept yet?
Mm,
Run,
I did.
Maybe he's colorblind and doesn't see them, hopefully.
How much as I did?
I didn't count the hours I was asleep.
But you can count sheep.
until I fall asleep, then I can't anymore.
Punk.
Not to run.
But yes, I was asleep for a period of time.
Mm. Okay.
Well, your job stinks. How about that?
From not that love. You want to see? Here, the order's on the data.
Mm.
Here, I have to pay like 200 credits for this shit.
Hmm.
You had a big sigh.
I don't know. I don't. When I'm this way, I feel different. I don't feel like I have brain capacity.
Mm. You did mention feeling your sins more. Maybe you're just sleepy.
Mm.
You have a sleepy brain.
How does anybody get away with these tiny hands? How small they are.
Small hands, big voice.
Oh.
That's really how it goes. Some of the shortest men in history commanded the largest armies, so take that into account.
Halflings are very
run
good
an army?
strategists.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. What you doing here?
Well, I was hoping to talk to Knight and some of the others about the plans to go into the mirror, which Patches is technically involved in. Though I'm not sure if any of the others are around.
Do you just walking around town then, or you got something?
No. Still sleeping?
Socialize and recreate as much as anyone else can.
I guess I'll see if they end up coming around then.
A little golden retriever. What does the matter?
If not, then I guess we'll just see how it plays out whenever they let me know.
I do not have any phones.
I'm gonna talk to Lucian tomorrow, hopefully. So that way I can get protections. So I won't get hurt. Or lost.
He wants to go into the Warren.
Oh, he does want to go into the Warren. He wants to go into the Warren.
Okay.
Are you
What am I
worried?
supposed to do? A little bit.
Well, you can do my normal chores.
I'm concerned done better in the Warren than most of the people who have gone down there because came out uninjured.
You get to go on an adventure and I have to do chores?
I'm not saying you have to, I'm saying you could. Or you could go on your own adventure. Or you could go see Buttons. You could throw a party. Mess the house all up.
You may throw a party. Oh,
if you want to.
Oh. I don't know if I want to do that.
Hello, dog.
That is just where I came from, anyways. Was from his home. I believe I saw him fall over on a couch.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just one of the neighborhood watch about a potential safety hazard these people seem to for public safety.
That one, but it's on every single one.
Oh. That dog has
I think
legs.
you spooked them.
What?
I don't know what just happened. I really don't.
What?
Good job.
I don't know. I felt very. I felt like this is my circle and I need to protect it. I don't know why.
Territorial.
Are you dog
A
aggressive,
little.
X?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yes. A little.
Oh, it's your resident local hypersonic hedgehog. Don't worry about it. Fine.
Oh.
Maybe it's only when I'm like this.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Honestly, to be fair, it seems like you're relatively protective no matter what.
I guess.
And that's not a bad thing as long as... Oh. Oh. It's not a bad thing as long as you don't actually pick fights. Because I don't want you to get hurt. Oh!
They went into the ground.
Aurora?
What
Oh.
happened?
Is that new?
What? No, that was... Nothing happened.
Okay, nothing happened. Nothing happened. We saw nothing.
Mm.
How are you doing, Aurora?
Still can't.
I guess I'm better now. Oh. Hello. I scheduled a shoot with all of my models for Monday, so we'll see how that goes.
I met one
Hopefully
of
that
them.
brings my spirits up. Did you? Which one?
Vincent. Which
Oh.
is... kind of ironic. Though I can't explain why.
I feel like I know why.
If you know, you know, but I can't tell you. Bound by honor.
It's okay. It's fine.
Mm.
But, one way or another, Vincent is only the recent addition. There are, I'm sure, plenty of others that you've probably met. Mr. Ludrick. I know you know Shiloh.
Yes.
Let's see here. There's also... Actually, I'm not sure if you know her. You might know her. Miss Oishi.
Mm-mm.
She used to work at the Purple Lotus a lot more frequently. What is happening? What are you...
I've technically met a lot of people that know you, at least. A surprising amount of people come into the tavern talking about you.
Very interesting. Sorry, one moment. Combi. Combi.
You're in the ground a little bit, just so you know.
Sorry, I have to go take care of this.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
It's just you and me. Sleepy.
Yeah. And my character. Mm. Oh.
I wouldn't want to tell him, but he is very cute like this. I would almost
promise.
consider falling asleep. Almost.
It'll hurt me. Oh. Change.
Eggs? Are you
Huh?
okay?
Yeah. Bad dream. Bad dream.
It's
Bad dream.
okay.
Memories.
I understand. But you're not there. You're here with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Feel more weaker in this form.
That's probably because you are. You always seem to change into it when you are weak. It's probably your body saving energy by being small.
Probably. I had a dream about her.
I assumed. You talked a little bit.
Nothing crazy, right?
Just a few words and enough to get the picture. If you want to talk about it, we can. And if you don't, then I'm here for you either way.
Yeah, it's just, it's just the same kind of, like, replay or something on repeat kind of thing. But for some reason, I feel different each time. Like, this time I felt like I was watching it happened. I don't.
Do you have those frequently?
No, they, not really. In my big form, I don't really, dream. Kind of sit there and rest.
I was going to ask
and
if you think you normally had any.
And the kind of human other form, I, sleep, but it's mostly like, I don't know how to explain it. And in this form, like you said, it's like I'm conserving energy or something. Weaker, and though my body puts me under stress or something.
So is it just memories or actual dreams sometimes?
Felt like, I'm pretty sure it was a memory, but it also felt like a dream.
Well, next time I'll try and see if I can help at all.
Okay.
Not wake you up, but just try and help.
Kind of worried that my body needs its proper food.
It might.
I don't want to hurt people.
You don't have to.
But it's stealing their well-being, their whole personality, their color.
Does it have to be a living person?
Their aura. I don't know. What I've always known, like,
there are
always known to be someone of the living.
What about helping people pass on?
Quill, do you know how it works for a hellhound?
Not exactly.
When they eat a soul, it's gone forever. Nothing left. My whole existence is pain for others.
You don't cause me pain.
What do you call that?
Me lacking sleep? Oh. No, I know what you mean. You didn't do that on purpose.
I did it out of anger.
We might need a minute, Patches, if that's okay.
I was mad at you and I hurt you.
Yes.
What if it got worse? What if I took...
But you didn't.
Looks like my phone's going off, so I gotta get going.
You have gotten so much better since I first met you. I haven't even seen you lose control of yourself since me. Yes, your race is typically known to do a specific thing. But that doesn't mean that all you'll do is hurt. Humans are known to hurt lots of things, but does that mean all of them are bad?
No.
Exactly. Technically, homunculuses are known to be very controversial. And that's technically what I am. And I don't think I'm bad.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Then, either way, whatever happens, I'll find a way for you to do it.
When I first came here, I did it.
Why do you think that you need them? Has something been happening that you haven't told me about?
Mana has helped. It's just... I don't know. I guess, like, when I first came here, that's what I did. But I mostly focused on the people who did bad things to other people. Because I felt like they didn't deserve.
Well,
I was vindictive, you know.
I don't think it's just that. You're a hellhound. Denizens of hell are intended to feed off of sins. You wouldn't typically look at a good person and think, oh, that's tasty. You would probably look at somebody who's sinful and think, that's tasty.
Yeah, more flavor, I guess. And, you know, ever since the whole mana thing, it's been helping. But I feel like that's why I constantly wear the crystals, because they're draining into me. To keep me the way that I was.
So is it a matter of you're constantly hungry, or is it having less of an effect?
What if it's both? Well, what if it feels like? I haven't, you know, ate a soul since those years. And, you know, and what if, you know, the moment comes that I do, and that's it. I'm not the same person anymore. Just another beast to get rid of.
You'll never just be a beast to get rid of. Not to me. If you don't want to eat souls, then we'll find a way around it. Like we have been. And if that isn't working anymore, then we'll find a new way.
What if I wasn't a hellhound anymore?
It's something to consider, but you shouldn't have to change yourself.
If I could just... But what if it's for once better?
Is it what you want? Or are you just considering it because you think you might be bad?
I don't know.
Myself
I'm not sure.
and Leaf have both gone through very big changes. So I think it's fairly easy for me to say a big change like that wouldn't be easy. I'll support you in it, if that's really what you want. And we can try and find a way. But I don't want you to make that decision lightly. Because it will change
Yeah. I know. Sometimes I feel like it'd be easier just... I don't know.
Just what?
Just to be somebody different. Just take all the pain that you've suffered and just start brand new, I guess. But then, then it's the stuff that you've lived through and the stuff that, helped you through all these rough times. Just thrown behind you. And it's like then it's like it's not even worth it.
A life of nothing but happiness isn't really a life. Happiness isn't well, it is not just the not having the opposite of sadness. You do have to have both. You have to have sad times so you can feel happy. I wouldn't be who I am without my scars. And I wouldn't be who I am without having the bad experiences I had before. I probably wouldn't have fallen in love with Leaf. Most of our conversations that led us to falling in love was because we were stressed out or having a rough day. There can never be light without darkness. But that doesn't mean that everything that is dark is nothing but it. And it doesn't mean that everything that's light is just that. Even denizens of heaven can technically be bad and make bad decisions. They can be vengeful, vindictive.
But aren't there things Aren't there things that you wish you could have changed?
Of course. But that means, as much as I wish I could change them, I know that I can't. And I'm not going to let that stop me from being happy in the future.
Well, emotions are hard for me, Quill.
I know.
I was made to be evil incarnate, pretty much. And then something had to come along and dash all these weird thoughts and feelings and
I was made to be someone I'm not. And even then, I didn't have any emotions. It took me a long time to learn them. And that wasn't an easy road. And once I got into this body, it was even worse. It was like everything turned to 11. These emotions aren't going to be easy. But you're not alone in them.
why does it feel like I am? When I have so many people around me.
Sometimes when you're sad, it's hard to reach out. And it can make you feel lonely. Especially when sometimes you just don't want to feel like a burden. I sadly can't give you a perfect magical answer for all of this. A lot of it is self-discovery. But I'll be there for all of it. As much as you want me.
Of course, I want you to be there every step of the way.
Then I will. And if you ever genuinely don't want me there, you can always tell me. Sometimes you do need alone time. Big feelings aren't easy. You just have to find a way to let them out safely.
Prolific imagery of you and reds, blues, and yellows.
Otherwise you explode.
You know, you're the kindest person I've ever... I mean, yeah, there's been other people. But you know, you're the first one. Wasn't afraid. Trusted me. Even let me close to your book. At first, I didn't really understand what was happening. And then, you know, you gave me a chance. You allowed me to find a family in you. You allowed me to call you Dad. And I didn't know what that was like. Because the only family I've ever known was the ones I saw in books and in front of my eyes. But now I know what it's like to feel that kind of love and generosity and sadness and all these emotions. Something I never thought that I would have because of what I was. I always thought I would just be a hellhound to just hurt people. But, you know, I've never cried before. I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad and angry. It's okay to have big feelings. It's important. You have to feel them. I don't want you to have to feel them, but you do. Know that I will be here for you through all of them. And I'll help as much as I can.
I know.
And that I love you very much.
I love you too, Dad.
Here. In your face.
Thank you.
I know your eyes can get stingy. At least mine do.
A little bit. At least I'm not in my form where they would have just been blue flames. Probably.
At least yours don't float away. They're very obvious.
Yeah. Ugh.
How about this? How about we go home and I make you some pancakes and we can find a fun movie to watch?
Okay.
Unless there's something
Can
else
we
you want to
watch?
talk about?
Could we watch Beauty and the Beast again? I know I'm obsessed with it, but it's my favorite movie.
It's a very good movie. Yes, we can watch that one.
Okay.
And at that point, we can try and go find your thing. Your crystals. Once you feel a little better.
Hopefully it's... Yeah, hopefully they're not... They should glow, at least.
They'll glow. Actually, it'll probably be easier to find them at night.
Oh, that'd be fun. I might have to stay on your shoulders, though.
I should have some heat stones.
Okay.
I can pack them in your jacket?
Yeah, but I have pockets. Sure.
I might bundle you up extra, just in case. I have a
Okay.
few scarves. And I have a sweater finally, so I should be fine.
Yeah.
And boots.
No,
Hypothermia.
Hi, Quill.
Hi.
I'm always waiting.
What's up?
Well, we were about to head out, but I didn't intend to talk to you.
You can talk if you want.
Sure.
if you're okay with it.
Give me a
Yeah, it's
Uh,
fine. Do you want me to go somewhere else or?
No, you're okay. I
Do you want to
just
go somewhere private?
sure. I just wanted to have an update, I guess, about everything that's
That helps a lot, actually. Thank you.
reflective.
Sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah, no, I get it.
Climb up
Alright,
to the butthole.
come on.
At least if you're in high places, you won't have to socialize with you know who.
What do you mean? He's a nice guy.
Okay, I'll talk to her later. This is kind of our, this is our house.
I would ask if you needed me to take my shoes off, but I don't have shoes.
No. I have a way. Okay. So, what's up?
Well, mostly I wanted to make sure you knew. I know I haven't been exactly active and talkative with you, so I wanted to make sure that communication was still open. Do we have a plan for when we're going? I'm intending to talk to Lucian tomorrow to get, hopefully, at least protections for myself, but I can see if he has anything for the rest of you.
Tomorrow? That would be, no, that would be good. However, Friday might be, the day that we end up going, so this Friday. Is that okay?
It should work out.
That's good.
Anything that Lucian would be able to give me, then it would be the sooner we use it, probably the better.
Perfect. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I'm hoping that Galatea would be okay with that, but I will have to talk to her about it. So is there anyone in particular that you want to come with us? Because I will kind of mention, so far we've got me, you, Galatea, and Clockwork Patty.
I guess we should probably mostly account for party composition. I'm not really, well, I guess I'm a support.
Do you have a tank?
Well, our kind of biggest person would be probably Clockwork Patty, but considering how small they are, if anything, I'm kind of like, I'm an all-rounder at this point. That's what I've found. But
Oh no.
We may know a person that could fill in as a tank, kind of like.
I just crash.
So I'd be open for it. Oh.
I'm okay. What'd you say?
Okay. I said that we might maybe have the need for maybe a tank of some sort. But I'm open for suggestions if you have any suggestions for one.
Well, I don't really know very many that are left from the Pathfinder days. Admittedly. I can cast a shield. Are you sure you'd be willing to go?
I mean, if you need help. But if you don't want me to go, I won't.
It's up to you.
I'm a lot bigger than this, I promise.
Yes, normally X is much
know.
bigger.
I've seen you.
I know, I'm just being sure.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow, this is kind of turning into a family trip at this point.
Seems like it.
Father, son, daughter, mother. Yeah, kind of is. That's fine.
Yay, adventure,
That works.
vacation.
Mm.
Family trip. That works. Only if you're down for that. So the only there is one problem. Is mirror you. However, so when you go through the mirror, a alternate version of you needs to come out of that mirror as well into this world. So, however, my mirror self is friendly to.
An extent.
They're basically going to try and make sure that everything is okay. We'll also have a Leaf there with us as well to make sure that nothing goes awry.
Wait, mirror version of me comes out? That means they're completely evil.
Well, it depends on your. I think it depends on your perception of yourself.
Yeah,
Right?
if so. Yeah, it completely depends on what you would view as the opposite of you. So, for example, I am not aggressive, I'm just depressed. So it's like...
What would you consider?
Because I'm already technically kind of angry.
It's
in
about
this
what
world a little
you
bit.
would consider the opposite of you.
I don't know. Maybe if I just don't think about it, they won't exist. Don't think.
I don't think that it works like that.
How it work?
Yeah, they have to exist, I'm afraid. So...
You won't
Well,
have
my
function if not.
The mirrors at our place have been covered since everything happened. So.
You can uncover them. We stopped possessing them long time ago.
It was. There's multiple reasons for it, at least for me.
Understand me, sorry.
Not your fault.
I
I
will also
understand
give you an
things
example
did
of-
change for you.
Well, me
I will give
right
you an
now is
example as
very
well.
sweet. I'm not evil
This
or
is
anything.
this is Mirror Buttons.
Who the last
Mirror Buttons is in the mirror.
I know.
long time ago at least was very different, but has changed. At least from what I can tell.
Gosh, mirror you.
Really? I know.
And that's why we have Leaf to watch over us, and that isn't going with us. Can you
So he's
imagine
watching
that
over the
version
mirror
of that?
versions of ourselves.
Because
I'm
Leaf.
so scared my mirror version is gonna do something stupid.
But that,
That's why you have to consider. If you don't want to go, then you don't have to.
It's up to you.
We can always find a way
There's a
around.
little bit of a danger, but
If Patty Bot is Clockwork Patty?
Yes.
No.
If Clockwork
I'll
Patty
go.
is a
Clockwork-
tank
yeah, Clockwork
and I have a shield, then we should at least have one full tank. So if you don't feel
Yeah, but
comfortable with
I
doing
can do it.
Shoulder too.
It's not that, it's just I'm worried. I just don't want somebody to get hurt because of mirror version of me.
and that's
That's all I'm
something
worried
you
about.
have to consider.
I know.
I don't know what.
And that's why we're taking precautions for that, so I don't think anyone will get hurt. Because, you know.
Just gotta make
It's
sure
just
that,
We just gotta be careful.
mirror versions don't get hurt here. If mirror versions get hurt here, you receive wound. It's not affected until you come out. If someone was to cut your mirror reflection's arm off, for example, your arm would turn all black, like weird substance. When you walk out mirror, your arm shatters. But no blood, no pain, just gone.
Oh,
Mhm.
great.
Yeah, so it just don't get hurt. Don't get too injured in the Mirrorverse. But that's the beauty of having so many tanks, though.
Yeah.
Supports.
Mm.
So it works.
So either way, especially with Lucian's protections, we will be okay. It's up to you if you feel confident to go with us. Leaf should be able to keep all of her mirror versions protected.
Oh,
Right.
I believe actual Patty will be watching over the mirror versions as well.
Ah.
So they'll be there. They'll be around. Cause
So it sounds like
the
it's...
mirror version of Clockwork Patty will exist too.
Sounds like we should be fine one way or another.
Exactly.
Patch will be personal guide until I can't come with you no more due to the blockade I can't go through.
Yeah, there was something crazy going on in the background music, but it was really nice. I kind of liked it, so I saved it.
Headache. Oh.
How about you think it over for now?
Think about it. Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm having a headache
Oh.
about.
Oh.
Well, I know, but just general
Yeah,
notes.
I know.
Give it some thought. I've had plenty of time to think about this, where you have not.
I know.
How many people are going with us?
So that's 5 with you going.
Okay, so
That's a pretty good
I should generally then prepare, talk to Lucian about preparing for 5. Because having one extra is safe. Is there anything protections-wise, that I should know about the mirror plane? Things that I could ask Lucian to help us protect us from?
That'd be a Patch's question.
Creatures there tend to want to grab, pull, but we only go certain output. Trying to common hard recently. So in Mirror World there are creatures that are called Shattered and everything. The world is very foggy, like a carpet. It's mental draining if you are having bad thoughts, but should be fine as long as you don't go too deep in the world. You won't encounter really bad things. Only small mental things. May see something you don't want, may view something in mirrors. Try not to stare too much into mirrors, because it gets wonky sometimes.
So then, generally, all I should be worried about is something so we don't get permanently lost, mental protections, and planar protections? Because none of us are plane shifters. So, technically going to another plane could have effects on us. And that Lucian is a planeswalker. So, If anybody would know about protections for it, it's probably him.
That would work really well.
If you have any other
That
ideas to
place
talk to
there-
him about, you can always just message me. You have my number.
Will do. Sure. I will. But I think right now, with what we got, the plan that we got, I think it's, I think we'll be good.
I'll be talking
We'll
to
be
him
very
tomorrow.
cautious with this, which is good.
A debrief when we go in.
Good
Yes,
idea.
Is everyone
definitely.
up to scale?
Just to be sure, does this place have problems with my kind? Like demons
No.
and stuff? Okay.
Every mirror world is everyone here. It accepts everything.
I know, it's just
make
I'm not
sure
originally from here. But okay.
It is fine. I'm not originally from here either, but it's good. It's fine. But I keep saying button. Patches make sure everyone's safe. Also may need to look after buttons when we achieve artifact. She's not going to feel too great for a bit, may pass out or throw up liquid of black.
Maybe
It
then
will go away.
would it be a better idea for X to go be with Buttons during that time?
Buttons won't feel it until I leave. When artifact is brought.
Maybe then X talk to Buttons and
Is at
see if
apartment.
that's something they would want. That's the main worry for me is still I want Buttons to be okay.
Is she gonna be around? Like, is she gonna be in, like, the area where we go? Like, at least she'll be around other people.
From what they said, that she would be in the apartment.
She had
Just what happened at the tavern. I'm not sure if she wants to see me.
It doesn't mean she doesn't want to see you, but it is. It doesn't mean she would prefer to be alone, at least. That's why I say
Right.
you could talk to her about it, see if that's something she'd be interested in.
I know Buttons gets lonely. Makes constructs all time. Better
Yeah.
to have some close.
So how about you talk to her first before you decide?
Okay.
We wouldn't want her to be alone if she's not going to be feeling well.
Right.
I will be out cold when I come back. I want to be in coma for a bit, but Buttons semi-coma, but will be waking up very quickly then. Our bodies kind of separate, like when the bond gets shattered, but I'm not possessing her body. If your mirror version was here as well, eventually your mirror reflection become over time, which is black liquid throwing up, seeing weird images in mirrors when connecting, but she should be fine. Eventually she may have another mirror version of self, but who knows? It may be missing. That's why Shattered are so awkward, because they pick up pieces from previous other individuals' reflections, try to shape themselves, but not full whole. That's why they will try everything to get their hands on
They want to be whole.
a person. That is why I get chased a lot in there. Don't want me to be friendly. That's why the world is so suffocating to me now. It's not, it's the world try and suffocate mirror selves to do their bidding. Like, it's challenging. Don't want you to be locked in a room. But should be fine. Long as you don't poke paths of other mirror self, then you'll be fine. It's when you start poking in their area that's when they become uncomfortably provoked. Should be okay. Patches will try their best to guide a little until I have to keep an eye out.
Understood. Well, I need to take him home. But if there's anything else, just message me.
Sure.
Will do.
Thank you. Both.
Thanks.
Thank you for helping us out as well. Appreciate it.
Appreciate.
As much as I am helping you, I admittedly am still mostly doing this for Buttons.
I know.
X.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you on the train.
I got only a whale gun. A small pistol whale gun, so nothing big.
It's not a pistol.
I will try more
right.
stuff.
We have to go the other way.
Size
Right.
whale gun even. So, I don't know what I will use with it, but...
I'm not very good with trains.
I've only been on a few.
Can you do me the favor of keeping an eye on Buttons?
Yeah, but I'm also worried about you.
I know you're worried about me, but I'll be with other people. Buttons will be alone. And I know you wouldn't want anything to happen to her either.
No, I don't want anything to happen to anyone.
I know. I don't either. That's why I'm helping with this. I really wouldn't have done it if I wasn't worried about Buttons. I still don't know if that... I don't know if Patches is lying. And especially if they are being truthful. And Buttons goes into a coma. She'll need someone with her. She could accidentally hurt herself as she falls over.
Right.
It's a very important mission.
I just don't want...
Should you
just don't want everything that's said to you to just be gone.
I'll be okay.
You have to promise me that you won't be a hero, Quill. Please.
I'll make you the same promise I made Leaf. I will do everything in my power to come home to you. No matter what.
You better.
You're far too important for me not to. Mwah.
I want pancakes.
Pancakes. Oh, I think this is our stop, so.
Okay.
We spawn.
while I do a thingy.
I was gonna freaking cry.
Oh, I need to go.
I'm sorry. I didn't either. I didn't think that would get so
really
intense.
Good.
Oh, my little leggies. My time has risen. Ugh.
Wait. Want to see something?
Still taller. Hey, look, you're tall.
I'm big. I'm big. Me big.
I'm big.
Me big.
I just won't show my face if it looks weird. That.
Goodbye,
I'm gonna sip of water.
Shine.
Stone has been placed. What stone?
Show me that. It needs to be more.
Okay. Ba. Time for me to be a gremlin. Bird!
Have fun being a gremlin.
Little bird feet.
Bird.
Little bird feet. Bird.
Kind of, they're still feet.
Bird!
Have fun.
Wait, let me get my music first. Let me get my music.
Play that funky music.
I don't want H. I want Maddie. Yeah! It's raining. It's raining. It's raining.